Hi everybody. Sorry I'm late. I was having some modding difficulties. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Cheeks, let me know if you are in the chat, please, and thank you. Please let me know that because hold up, y'all. Let me know. Cheeks, can you see me? Because I could see you on StreamYard, but I don't see. Okay, I see you in the chat. All right, you've been remodded, girl. All right, shout out to Cheeks. Sorry, Cheeks. This idiot earlier came into my chat. All right, so I meant to block the idiot, and sorry, Cheeks, you got blocked, love. But it's all love. All right, I apologize. Okay, I apologize. I gotta add my girl Cheeks back in there. Sean, welcome, Sylvia. Lunch lady, how are you? Lunch lady, you look so cute. Look at you. She got a cute little Christmas hat. It's giving cuteness. Thank you. KCG, you're not late. I'm late. All right. I've been on the mic all day. Mike 212. Yes, I have. Nurse Nat, how are you, Cheeks? Amanda in Alaska. Sarah's in the house. Erica. Let's see. Sylvia, Shauna B. Hamden. Sean is in the house. Cheeks. Okay, I already said like your name 5 times. I'm done saying Cheeks. Love you, Cheeks, but I'm done saying Cheeks. Pika, shout out to you. Ingrid's in the house. Kraken, how are you? Everybody, Gaslit is here. Angela, how are you, love? Annie, welcome. Let's see. I'm going back. Iron Rabbit, how are you, love? Shout out to Iron Rabbit in the house. Thank you. Annie is in here, and Julia is in here as well. Shout out to Julia. Y'all drop some hearts for Julia because Julia and our friend has been working really hard helping me. So shout out to them because we've been getting receipts. The receipts have been receipting. Thank you, Julia and friend. I don't want to say the friend's name because I don't know if she wants me to say it publicly. Dizzy, Destiny, Ronnie, how are you? Is it the happy hour? It is Thursday, so I guess this would be like after 5. Thank you for liking. Thank you. Kitty Q's in the house. Susie Q's in the house. Marstar's in the house. Rihanna's in the house. Thank you. Let's see. Gizum is in the house. Welcome. Beautiful Messy Ball. Hey Jeanette, how are you, love? Shout out to you. Everybody is luscious. Welcome. Steeler Princess, Hermes, Applejack. There's some people in here I've never seen, but shout out to you. Welcome and thank you for becoming a subscriber. Kelly C's in the house. D is in the house. Carol, I gotta greet my beautiful, wonderful members. Tony, welcome. And Farah West or Weiss? Farah West, welcome. All right, do me a favor, y'all. Wake up Wim. Where is Wim? Because I don't want Wim to be like, nobody woke me up. I'm just joking. He's probably resting. It's like, I don't know, probably really late at night in the UK. Shout out to everybody from the UK. Okay, Donnie's in the house. Becca, Jenny, Junebug. Thank you for being here. All right, y'all. We have so much to review, so much to talk about. Listen, I just left for a couple hours and suddenly it's like one thing after another. News. Pertaining to Tony Buzbee. Now, I thought that Jayz was just being messy. Like, what is going on exactly? Okay. But the first piece of news that I got, and I was like, what is this all about? So Buzbee drops this like meme. This was today. Buzbee says, and the meme says, sunlight is the best disinfectant. Something that you'd find out of a Hallmark card. But I would agree. I think sunlight is the best disinfectant. Don't get me wrong. But this is typically something like, especially with the sun and everything, you'd find something like this in the Hallmark cards. It's really cute. Like, it's get well soon, girl. Get well soon kind of Hallmark card. And then he writes, Jason, it's 1 a.m. in the UK. Okay, don't wake up, Wim. Shout out to everybody. All right, so it's winter. That's right, Cheeks. So it says, Tony Buzbee says, the smear campaign continues. Today I was sued yet again by a lawyer affiliated with the same lawyers I face in the Diddy litigation. The conspiracy to discredit me, intimidate me from pursuing claims in the Diddy litigation has at this point become criminal. Holy shit. Okay. This latest case, like the others, is frivolous, laughable, and ridiculous and will be dismissed like the others. He's telling us it's going to be dismissed, okay? It now seems that every other day there is another false claim filed, all of which are being ginned up by individuals working on behalf or in concert with those Roc Nation and Diddy interests. Oh my goodness. So listen. This is what Buzbee's saying. He's getting sued again. And it's with the associates from these Buzbee associates, whatever. I don't know. What do y'all make of this? Because it's like, what? Sued for what exactly? Can they, I mean, aren't you already getting sued? Now you're getting sued again? Help me understand. Like, the lawsuits in the courtroom has become the way you meet somebody to beat them up at 5 o'clock after school. You get your little Converse, your little Chucks. All right, girl, I'll see you at 5 o'clock. I'm going to get my hair tied. All right. And then here you go. And then you start battling outside. This is what it's becoming, Linda. Like, it's like the lawsuits. It's becoming the after school, meet me behind the schoolyard at the playground where I'm going to mollywop your ass type of situation. It is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's becoming that because I don't know. So now they got like 4 more. I don't know how many lawsuits. Listen. Right. You know, if a lawyer is constantly sued, does that kind of hit the credibility? I don't know. He's a lawyer. You know what I mean? Chris, you ain't never lie. This shit is getting crazier day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour. I'm like, because he's talking about he's waking up. We're over here like wondering, well, what are you getting sued for now? Like, for what exactly? Well, anyways, let's keep reading. Yeah, it's become, Jenny, you ain't never lied. It's Cash Me Outside. How about that? Mm-hmm. It is. It's becoming that. Certainly has been. Okay, so Buzbee says that these are individuals working on behalf or in concert with those Roc Nation and Diddy interests. This latest one is probably can't read, provably false, with literally no factual basis or merit whatsoever. Prior to filing it, the lawyers demanded $20 million from me, claiming that if I didn't pay, he would trash my reputation, despite being shown that his clients' wild claims could not be true. We won't just sit back and allow this criminality to continue. We have reported this conduct to the relevant legal authorities, and we will be filing our own cases against those behind this to put a stop to it once and for all. Hold up. So this was posted 4 hours ago, okay? He's over here saying, like, listen, I'm not going to do to you what you do to me. Listen. Because if you think about it, that's what he's being accused of, right? Ain't he kind of doing the same, just a little bit? Like, you know, that's what it's looking like. I don't know, but he just throwing this out there, okay? So this was 4 hours ago, all right? And let me just say that the follow-up response was even more explosive too, okay? And there are no comments. I don't know if he just like silenced the comments because he's like, he don't want to hear the comments. So then I got nosy and I went over to X. This is X, okay? This was posted an hour ago. It basically said, this is from Roc Nation. Mr. 1-800 said today that Roc Nation is criminally responsible for his legal woes with ex-client's ex-lover who's accusing him of transmitting a venereal disease, assaulting him, falsifying documents, and stealing client monies. No and no. God is behind that sunlight you keep referencing. We are not the source of every sunlight that you get, but Roc sunshine is coming your way. Mr. 1-800. Shameful. Now, this is the crazy part. This damn post has been deleted like a good 20 times because I posted one version of the post and I was reading it and I said, damn, that post is really badly written. Then they reposted it. Like, who's typing these Roc Nation posts? Jay-Z, can you check your secretary and make sure she knows how to spell check because the people are looking at you right now? Jay-Z, get your secretary. So Roc Nation has called Buzbee, the 1-800 lawyer, and basically, allegedly, based on what Roc Nation has put out there, he has an ex-lover that's accusing him of transmitting a disease, a venereal disease, assaulting, falsifying documents, and stealing clients' monies. I don't know what to say. You say Roc Nation, sit down. I just never, like, if Jay-Z is typing this, I don't know. You think it's Beyonce's secretary? Who are these people? But you know what? It's true, though. Let me just show you. Hold up. I got to show you the post that was sent earlier, okay? Hold up. Because I thought I was going crazy. So this was 2 hours. They updated that one like an hour ago. This is what I posted on my community tab and made no damn sense. It said Roc Nation is going to be arrested because his client, alleged ex-lover, is accusing him of assaulting her, giving her a venereal disease, and asking her to falsify documents in a lawsuit. So Roc Nation is going to be arrested? So how many times did they have to type this to get this? So Roc Nation, hold up. Lord have mercy. And that is that was an hour ago. So that was the last time. Somebody send in the comments, it's your 50 posts and you telling me you can't spell money correctly? Somebody said y'all delete posts. Y'all deleted and posted this 8 times. Oh my God. And somebody said it's getting ratioed. Wow. Jay-Z, please tell me this the last time you're going to post this. I promise. They put the picture of the Obamas. Fix the login. Oh, wow. Wow. And then here's Bugs Bunny yawning. Twitter and deleter, put that coke away. Oh, my God. Hey, at least Buzbee didn't publicly name J-Lo. So this just like, yo, what is going on? Lock up Buzbee. So is like, do they not have a good secretary over there? Listen, Roc Nation, if y'all hire me, my side, I could be a good secretary. Yeah, I could at least promise you that the postings that I make, they're not going to be like misspelled or anything. I won't post 8 times, okay? If you give me a 6-figure salary with some good insurance, I'm your girl. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm turning away from the channel. Yes, I am. I'll go be a secretary. At least I'll get the social media post correctly. This just spilled. Hold up, y'all. What do y'all think? You said I can't take these people seriously, says Jenny. Jenny, I don't know how anybody can take them seriously, honestly. Like, how can you? What is there to take seriously when they're going back and forth this way? Greek lady's laughing it up. I just don't know. How do you misspell it? But I'm still stuck on the venereal disease. Like Jay-Z just literally, Jay-Z Roc Nation literally put that up there. You said you would leave us? I would never. Maybe. 6-figure salary, Sylvia, and I got insurance. I don't know anybody anymore. Okay, so who has a story? Just so I know who to avoid. All right, we're going to get to the story. Let's get to the story. But I had to make this buildup of what I woke up to, what happened with Buzbee and, the allegations, and now it's made TMZ. Diddy's accuser's attorney, Buzbee. Here we go. Grab on, Linda. Grab on. Here it is. Diddy's accuser's attorney, Tony Buzbee, sued for allegedly giving woman STI. Okay. He says it's a smear campaign. Boy, they got a picture of a Buzbee. Buzbee don't look very happy. Let me just say that. Tony Buzbee, the high-profile attorney who filed multiple lawsuits against Diddy and one against Jay-Z, is now accused of infecting a woman he dated with the venereal disease. Now, I will say this. As much as I hate TMZ, I do enjoy some of the shade that they be throwing sometimes. Yeah. You said, Carly, give me your Wi-Fi. Carly said the venereal disease pretty much came from a Lil Wayne song, girl. Carly. Yo. Mm-mm. Carly, give me your Wi-Fi, Carly. That's what Carly said. Shout out to Carly. Can we get through this article? Can y'all behave in the chat, please, and thank you? This is way too much. More than I expected. Let me just say this. Can we just behave in the chat? Do I have your permission to continue? Let me know. Okay? And hit the like button, okay? Because this is too much. It's too much, too much. See what had happened? That's right. That's what I would be saying. See what had happened. Okay. All right. Here we go. Buzbee, the high-profile attorney who filed multiple lawsuits against Diddy and one against Jayz, is now accused of infecting a woman he dated with the venereal disease. According to a new suit filed in New York Supreme Court, new lawsuit filed in New York, the accuser, identified as Jane Doe. Oh my God. Is she said Jane Doe too? Says Buzbee has taken advantage of her since 2018 when they first met during an online conversation. The woman said that the Texas-based lawyer charmed her and convinced her to go out on a date. She says she ventured to Buzbee's hometown of Houston to grab dinner with him before they took in a show. After the performance, the woman says Buzbee booked a room at a 5-star hotel where he seduced her. The two allegedly had intercourse without Buzbee revealing that he had a venereal disease, which is not specifically named in the suit. Oh my God. Ingrid, they don't name Ingrid. I don't know, Ingrid. I don't know what they don't say it. They don't even name it in the lawsuit. Okay, but let's get through this article because I'm trying to figure this out. Like, was it just like he gave you a STI and then you found out later, like you went to the clinic, or like did he assault you? Like, I'm trying to be like mindful of this. Yes. It's like, all right, this is turning into a soap opera. Yeah, thank you. You know what, beautiful Miss Bell? You ain't never lied. Let's not forget Adi came and claimed that he got an STI formed from the Diddy freak-offs, and Diddy and Gregos paid him off. He went from a negative bank account to having tons of money and huge expensive house, and anything is possible. But I just want to know, you think it's Lily, you think it's something she can't get rid of? Okay. This was not on my bingo card. No, it wasn't. Not. Nuh-uh. Mm-mm. Okay, let's keep reading. All right, y'all ready? Sit down for this because this is too much, okay? The woman says that she left. Okay, we read that part. And okay, no. The woman says after she left the hotel the next day, she started to feel uncomfortable sensation around her groin, prompting her to meet her doctor, who tested her and determined that she had a sexually transmitted disease from her encounter with Buzbee. Okay. I was not ready for this. Immediately, the woman says she contacted Buzbee to deliver the bad news. And he apologized to her, but seemed unsurprised because she claims he already knew he had a venereal disease. Oh, man. The woman goes on to say Buzbee asked her not to disclose her diagnosis to anyone and vowed to provide free legal advice as compensation. Did I read this? Like, am I reading this correctly? Because sometimes I don't know how to read, okay? Like, I'm not medicated, ADHD, like, I'm not, okay? Let me read this again. This is what the article I'm reading. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Don't shoot me, all right? Listen to me. It literally says, the woman goes on to say Buzbee asked her not to disclose her diagnosis to anyone and vowed to provide free legal advice as compensation. Okay. The woman says she was filled with shame and grief, but continued to hook up with Buzbee. Oh no. Hold up. She was filled with shame and grief, but continued to hook up with Buzbee, who allegedly kept her on a short leash so he could manipulate her into keeping his secret under wraps. Well, wait a minute. Did she get the disease fixed? Like, did she go to the doctor? You mean she kept like, yo, I don't know what to make of it. And I'm noticing my chat has slowed down. Um, let's keep reading, okay? The woman says Buzbee invited her on trips to Panama and New York City, where he owned a home. TMZ broke the story. According to a complaint the woman filed last month. Okay, so she filed this complaint last month. So November, Buzbee flew into a fit of rage and pushed a champagne flute into her face while they were at a bar during one of their New York City trips. The woman says that she has both medical and dental records to prove that she suffered the injuries, including a chipped tooth. Buzbee tells TMZ her lawsuit is a criminal conspiracy. Buzbee tells TMZ her lawsuit is a criminal conspiracy to discredit and intimidate him from pursuing claims in the Diddy litigation. He calls the suit false, frivolous, laughable. Oh, there is nothing funny about this, and ridiculous, and will be dismissed along like other suits. He says he has reported the lawyer who filed the latest suit to the relevant authorities and will be taking legal action against him and his client. Oh my God. Thank you, Iron Rabbit. Look at Iron Rabbit with the look. Iron Rabbit says STDs or STIs have an incubation period of several days to weeks. Look in my med book and can't find any with 24-hour incubation. Yeah, Iron Rabbit, thank you for pointing that out. I don't know how I believe. Listen. I'll go back, okay? She says that they went to a 5-star hotel. She slept with them that night. The two allegedly had sexual intercourse without Buzbee revealing he had a venereal disease, which is not specifically named in the suit. The woman says after she left the hotel the next day, 24 hours the next day, she started to feel uncomfortable sensation around her groin, prompting her to meet with a doctor who tested her and determined she had an STD from her encounter with Buzbee. I know I got some medical people here. She got an STD 24 hours later? Not a yeast infection. Yo, listen. She could have been I mean, you said, was it the crabs? I'm not ready for this conversation with you guys at all. Look, none have 12-hour or less incubation period. I'm gonna need to see this lawsuit. I really am, because I don't know what to make of this. Yeah. I know, y'all. Come on, y'all. Get it together in my chat. All right, get it together. Don't put that name here. This is like trying to find the truth in a Hagwire right story. Okay. Time out, y'all. Time out. Okay. Let me stop, because y'all listen, this me laughing is not good. All right. Because honestly, I don't know. I wasn't there. Okay. Now let's see if we can find this lawsuit. Buzbee lawsuit Jane Doe, because is this today? I don't know what to make of it. Tony Buzbee, Jane Doe, STI lawsuit. This is literally Literally, I mean, this is just now hitting the streets of everywhere too. I know some bloggers have talked about it too. Shout out to them. Like, I need to see the documents because that is insane. That's not it. Is this it? Did Complex post it? Oh my gosh. So TMZ is the only one that has the lawsuit. That's what they've obtained. Did Buzbee just release it to TMZ? What do you guys think? Jay-Z's lawyer. So this morning well, it was yesterday. The Jay-Z's lawyer filed that motion, right? Alex Spiro. Okay, so now we have the situation where this attorney gave a woman a venereal disease. I guess somebody that he was seeing. But like, what is the allegation though? Here's the deal. They're not listing the allegation here. What is she suing for? So she's an accuser. Her name is Jane Doe. Has taken advantage. She's saying that she's been taken advantage of. Yeah, but what's the allegation? Rabbi, did you see Roc Nation's latest response? Yeah, we just talked about it. You want? Well, we want to see all the receipts. Okay, but I want to know, y'all, what is this Jane Doe alleging that Buzbee did to her? Yes, he gave her a disease, but what is the actual allegation? Y'all are trying to give me dates of when STDs and STIs appear. We need to find out what is she saying, that intentional emotional distress? What exactly is going on? For giving her a disease and then she went back to him again? Did she treat the disease? What did she do? This makes no sense. This is giving, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know how I feel about this one. Like, I know that these lawyers are fighting, but this is literally giving, like, everybody's being a little too sloppy here. Honestly. Okay, here's the Houston Chronicle. Let's see if the Houston Chronicle releases the documents. No, I don't want to be a subscriber. Hold up. Jay-Z's lawyer files. Okay, we read that part. This is becoming so crazy. Like, why isn't it? Here it is. Even Baller Alert is talking about it. You see, but don't you think that you would have some allegations if you're filing a lawsuit? Like, it's not defamation. Yes, Infinite Film. So for those that are coming in late, let me give you an update. Okay, this was happening. I'll give you the short version of what's happening. Buzbee makes a post this morning about people suing him again from Roc Nation and Diddy camp. Okay. So then Roc Nation decides to write a post about Buzbee's post and basically says that there's a woman out there that's suing Buzbee with that's alleging a venereal disease. Okay. That Buzbee gave her an STI, STD. Okay. A disease. All right. Now, I'm over here reading the article from TMZ, and I'm reading, and I'm like, okay, so the Jane Doe says that Buzbee took advantage of her since 2018. She filed this lawsuit, like, I don't know, I guess last month. And I'm trying to figure out, what is she suing for? What did Buzbee do exactly? Because the allegations are not being listed. It just says that she gave, that she got a disease from Buzbee. So the woman claims she experienced discomfort the next day. So she has sex with him one time at a 5-star hotel. The next day, she got an STD. She started feeling symptoms of an STD. And then it was linked to an S encounter that she had with Buzbee. So Buzbee apologized to her and then promised her free legal advice, I guess, for her, situationship, but she continued to see him. Despite feeling shame and grief, she continued to see Buzbee, and that she took trips with him to Panama and New York City. Okay. And that he allegedly had assaulted her at one point, I guess, with the champagne flute into her face during a bar altercation. She had injuries A chipped tooth. Okay, so maybe he got like assault, like he physically assaulted her, which she claims which she claims was documented by medical and dental records. So she's probably got medical and dental records of this assault. Okay, but there's no police report that has been filed that we know of. But I guess she decides to file this lawsuit in November. So I have a lot of questions. When was the last time that he dealt with her? Can you get an STD within 24 hours of sleeping with somebody? Because my beautiful Iron Rabbit said that there's like an incubation period and stuff like that. Is that even possible? Let me know. I mean, I'm not a scientist. I don't know. I don't be knowing stuff like that. I paid attention, I don't know. It says, where are the witnesses and videos from the bar? I don't know. Medical records will have dates, and Buzz will have documentation about meetings. Let's see the evidence. One allegation is malpractice when it came to her divorce. Shauna B, is it the same? There was another woman who sued Buzbee about a divorce. Okay. Is that the same lawsuit? That can't be the same lawsuit. That has to be somebody else. Yeah, Iron Rabbit says, not for 24 hours, still looking at my books. Shout out to Iron Rabbit who's looking at books. Thank you. Common STDs, incubation period. Okay, here, look at, shout out to Infamous. Chlamydia is 1 to 3 weeks. Gonorrhea, 2 to 5 days. Syphilis, 9 to 90 days. Herpes, 2 to 12 days. And HIV, 2 to 6 weeks. What about HPV? God, all of these diseases. She said her groin was hurting. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a lot of people have questions about that. Iron Rabbit, what about the crabs? What about the crabs? Is crabs, is that like another STDs? Okay. Kim says crabs are the only thing you can get it right away. I'm sorry. Does this seem like a hit piece at this point? Like, I'm just gonna say, listen, I'm not a fan of Buzbee. At this point, I don't even know if I like Spiro, quite honestly. I don't know if I like any of these attorneys. Quite honestly, none of these attorneys pay my bills. Do they pay your bills? Because they don't pay my bills. All right. That being said, though, it's like a back and forth. Okay, Iron Rabbit said that crabs are parasitic and immediate infestation. So that really could happen like within less than 24 hours, right? Okay, but maybe she got a UTI from 24 hours straight, like right after. Don't put that's too much. Yeah, they're called the pubic lice causes itching. So that would be like right away, right? I don't think it is infinite. I don't think a UTI is considered an STD because anybody can get a UTI. Like you can get anything can cause a UTI. Yeah, go Clorox wipe the screen, your phone, your arms. Oh, I forgot about scabies. It's a good point, Sylvia. You said she already had something? Okay, crab. Oh, okay. Crabs are not an STD. Similar to head lice. I always thought crabs were an STD. Hold up, Iron Rabbit. Are crabs an STI? Well, it's public lice. It says also no. So public lice is an STI. It says often considered a sexually transmitted disease, but is growing pain a symptom? Are crabs? What are crab symptoms? What are STI crab symptoms? Okay. Ew. Well, it's definitely not growing pain, guys. It's going to be itching, visible lice, nits, and blood spots and crusty eyelashes. All right, I don't want to talk about this topic no more. I ain't doing. Yeah, I could not. No, now I'm gonna get like no, Jenny, I blame y'all. Now I'm gonna get a lot of recommendations how to get rid of crabs or lice. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Look at this. Here it is. I'm telling you, Google's gonna recommend me all kinds of lotions now and all kinds of things, yo. It says crusty eyelashes. I wasn't ready for this. Mm-mm. I would think it would be Jenny. This Jenny come over here dropping crabs. Don't be dropping crabs. Yeah, a UTI is not an STD. Thank you. Um, so the STD she caught is incurable. So something like general. Well, Mastery Hub. Do we know if it's incurable? Because I don't know if it is. I mean, it didn't say that. This is weird. Jill, how are you, love? I was about to message you. I'm gonna have to message you this weekend for sure. Jill, thank you for the $2, love. Shout out to you. Hope you're doing well. Was Buzbee married at the time? I don't know. I don't really know Buzbee like that. I knew that there was a woman that he dated in Texas. There was like this news report. There was a woman who he dated in Texas that destroyed his artwork. I know I did a conversation, video about it, about a lawsuit. And she destroyed like his artwork or something like that. And it was all over the news. And I know he had like a DUI or DWI or something like that. Yeah. He is married now. Was he married before? So here's my question. Herp B and HPV gonorrhea, the only ones I could think is, I don't even want to say the word. Yeah, herpes is not curable. But I'm just wondering, honestly, like if she received, because it was growing pain. Okay, Mastery Hub, where's the court filing? Hold up. So he gave her an incurable disease? Is that what you're saying? I haven't seen the court filing. Tony Buzbee, court filing, Jane Doe, STI. You said it's incurable? That's a piece of detail I've never heard. Yo, that's crazy if that's the case. Where did you see the court filing? Let me know. I voted was herpes, so that doesn't mean he gave it to her. I don't know. I mean, there's gonorrhea, there's all kinds of things. It was filed in New York. Yeah, but have y'all see the filing though? Let me see if I could pull Pacer. Hold up, y'all. I mean, my Pacer, it takes time, but my Pacer is all up on Diddy's business right now. So, how do you spell his last name? He doesn't spell it like, yeah, he does spell it Buzbee, I guess. I bet a shitload of lawsuits are going to come up. Tony, I'm sure it's Anthony Buzbee, if I remember correctly. Anthony Buzbee. If it was filed today, and I think, Jesus, this guy's got a gazillion, 41 pages of records. Now, I believe they said that it was filed in New York. And I think I have. Oh, okay, cool. That is awesome. Did they pull it today? Currently, there is no cure for following transmit STDs. Okay, all of that. Gotcha. Yeah, we have named every disease possible pretty much, right? Let's see. I agree, man, but it seems like if you had that close to the view, you might know that you had the crabs already, says Jason. Oh, Jason. Is anyone buffering? I'm not buffering. Are y'all buffering? Let me know. Okay, let me see if I can pull it. Jane Doe. Oh, somebody already looked this up. Okay. Maybe we'll have some luck here. More outside drama for Buzbee. Well, we got this article here so far. Let me see. More drama for outside Buzbee. As if the fallout from his explosive prosecution of Diddy and Jayz wasn't enough to deal with, Buzbee has another lawsuit against him at his hands. But this one doesn't relate to the alleged sexual assault or trafficking scandal. Rather, it's an anonymous female who claimed to the New York Supreme Court that Buzbee gave her an STI while they were dating. The Jane Doe also accused him of coercing her since 2018 following the online interaction. They allegedly met in Houston for dinner at a show. Then plaintiff claimed that they had sexual relationships in a hotel room, but the lawyer did not disclose his alleged venereal disease. Okay. Furthermore, Jane Doe claims that she left the hotel the next day and began to feel uncomfortable sensations around her groin. Following an alleged test from the doctor, they gave her the test that day. The medical professional supposedly confirmed that Buzbee gave her an STI. The woman also alleges that she contacted him about this news, but that he wasn't surprised since he already knew about his condition. So the Jayz and Diddy accuser attorney allegedly asked the woman to not tell anyone about her diagnosis, offered free legal advice. Sylvia. Sylvia says, you better wipe your search engine from your computer. Your husband's going to be like, what the hell? Right. Be like, what are you looking at? Okay. Despite the Jane Doe's reservations, she allegedly continued to see Buzbee, who she claims took advantage of her to prevent any revelations through trips to Panama and New York City. Not only that, but that the woman also filed a complaint last month. So the complaint was filed last month, November. He acted out against her during one of their New York City outings, and we talked about that. Okay. So, but where is the damn lawsuit? That's what we want to find out. Thank you for the $4.99, Sylvia. Thank you. That's crazy, y'all. What do y'all make of it? Look, law.com is talking about this. Who is this? You know what? Okay, hold up. What is this about? No, this was Buzbee law firm accused Quinn Manuel of conspiracy. Okay. Suit file. Yeah, but where's that other lawsuit? Yeah, I don't know where it's at, y'all. I'm trying to find it. Let's see. This is crazy, y'all. Like, can you imagine is this a goon paying to do this? I don't know. Why don't I do a poll? And you guys tell me what you guys think about this situation, because it seems like some of you guys were like, yeah, this seems like a setup to Buzbee. This doesn't, I don't know. Some of y'all feel like up and down about this. Okay. Question. Do you feel that this lawsuit is legit against Buzbee? I'm going to say yes or no. I know you guys are going to be like, oh, I don't know. I'm undecided. I can't decide if it's, I just can't. No, I want you to go decide. Let me know what you guys think. Hold up. Now, let me see if somebody else that I know typically has lawsuits, if she has it. Okay, that was Jay-Z's lawyers, but I don't see this person. I wonder. Oh man, this is crazy. Breaking news: Georgia appeals court has disqualified Fannie Willis. Okay, that's not it. Buzbee STI. Hold up. See what comes out of this. The Roc supremacy. Buzbee has been hit with another federal lawsuit with his ex-girlfriend, who claims that he physically assaulted her and gave her an STI. And that was from the Roc supremacy Twitter page. Buzbee, that And that lying ass accuser. Oh my goodness. You know how many people are on here? Like, it's crazy what's going on here on Twitter with all these accusers and whatnot. Did he think that they weren't going to be? I guess I'm just so confused. Buzbee, I feel like you're all over the place right now and everybody's coming for you too. But at the same time, you've been coming for everybody. I don't know. Were you not ready? Did you not vet everything? What's going on, Buzbee? I'm speechless, without speech. You said besides it would be a civil case, not a criminal one. Lawsuits are not public until hearing, says Yadira. Shout out to you. If Jay is watching this, I will claim Buzbee gave me my disease you like for at least 10,000. Kidding, guys, kidding. JM says that he got a venereal disease for 10,000. That Buzbee gave her a disease. I cannot. The timing feels off. You believe it? I'm here for the receipts. Where are the receipts? Infinite Film, we need to find the lawsuit. Did she attach it? Rabbit, I thought the STIs could be treated and STDs can't be. Why are they using both STI and STD? Well, that's a great question. Huh. I always thought that I thought STI was just a name change to STD. What STIs are curable? Are incurable? I guess that's the question to ask. HIV, genital herpes, Hep B, HPV, and others include syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, and trick are curable. Other STDs like syphilis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia are curable. So I guess the ones that are incurable are HPV, Hep B, and genital warts and HIV. So they're all called STIs. Sean, I don't think that I thought it was just a general name change. That's what I thought, right? This is just crazy. I think the biggest takeaway is that there isn't a perfect victim, but there also isn't a perfect lawyer, says Jeanette. Yeah. You said after she got that crotch, why did she continue to see him? She said she felt like, I don't know. I mean, did she get treated? That's right, Tinkle. But did she get treated though? You said I don't think we've been politically correct at all. At all, y'all. I promise you. You said Chris Hilton, it is very well could be legit if she got receipts. Yeah, maybe she got receipts. Maybe she went to, she said she went to the doctor. Thank you, Kim. I mean, find me another lawyer who hasn't slept with another woman at a hotel. Find me another lawyer because I'm thinking of things that maybe, like, I don't know, y'all. This just seems like, I'm going to give you my opinion. This seems off. Honestly, it seems like a bit of a piece. Now, does that mean like all of these people have skeletons in their closets? All of them, right? So we have to keep that in mind. Now, I have 83 votes. Do you feel that this lawsuit is legit against Buzbee? 22%, 21% say yes, and 78% said no. So, I mean, some of y'all feel like this is not legit. A good percentage of you guys feel like this is not legit. Okay? So keep that in mind. I mean, some of y'all are like right in the middle of this. Right in the middle of this. But I'm trying to pull. Hold up. Let me see if I can. I wish. Yeah, date file. I wish that let's go that way. Let's see the dates filed. No, I wish that Pacer was much more user friendly, because I swear Pacer is not user friendly at all to find shit. Like, it is so hard to find shit sometimes. And I don't know. It's like, did y'all not think of like yeah, I can't find it, y'all. I'm not even gonna try. I think Roc Nation found someone like Lamisha to be paid off. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Elizabeth. I've had several lawyers in my lifetime and never once contacted me, even a common cold from one. Not okay. You've never contracted even a common cold from one of them. Maybe I'm just not attractive enough. He said it feels weird. Adults are going to go through some stuff, but this case feels like a payback. I don't know. It's the timing's weird, you think? I don't know what to say. You said I voted wrong. I hate yes. I meant, no. It's like they were fine letting Diddy go down, but as soon as Jay was mentioned, they wanted to discredit Buzbee. You know what though? I think you're right, Sean. I'm on you on that one. It was fine with like y'all noticed that too. I'm sorry personally, but it's just something don't sound right at all. Jay-Z's lawyer must be a yoga instructor with the amount of reaching he's doing. But it's not even Jay-Z's lawyers. It's like an affiliation of Jay-Z's lawyers, I think. But you know, it's like what Kim said. Name me a lawyer who hasn't fucked around in a freaking place. But do you have the link, Mastery? If you're putting it in the chat, I'm not getting it. I promise you. Let me give you my email because it'd be amazing if you had it, and that way I can review it. Hold up. If Ahmad can put the email in the chat, please and thank you, because I don't see the link. The chat doesn't allow for links. This is the email. If you could send it to me, please and thank you. I didn't know you were sending it. I thought you left. I'm sorry. But if you can email it to me, that'd be amazing. Who's laughing at Elizabeth? Let me know. What did Elizabeth say? Y'all are acting too much up in this chat. I don't know what to say. It feels weird. Adults are going to go through some stuff. Yeah, I mean, even professional adults. Let me know. Okay. Thank you. Cheek says, yeah, that chat will block the link. That's why I need you to email it to me. Now, let me check my email. I'm going to trust that you emailed it to me. Cheek said that the use of both infection and diseases can be explained with herpes. First outbreak, consider an infection, but you also have the disease. Todd Sex Ed, I think that's what you meant to say. Thank you. First of all, thank you, Cheeks, for being a member for 16 months. Thank you for using your membership message for that. Shout out to you, love. Shout out to you. But I mean, you're educating us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me see if thank you for being a member for that long. I'm waiting to see if that gets emailed. I just sent you the email, love. Let me know if you can email it. You're so itchy. No. At the very least, Mastery Hub. I showed you the email. Let me know if you could send it, please and thank you. Let me check again. I'll checking. Nope, no email yet. You can send me that link on the email. Now let me check my spam, yo. Okay. I guess no. Wait. Why does it say venereal disease? Is that what she's claiming? Yeah, he's claiming that he gave her a venereal disease. Why do you my screen just went off. Why, Kim? Why do you say that? What's the what'd you pick up on? Let me know, because is there something that we're missing here? Now I'm refreshing and I don't see a message yet from Mastery Hub. Thank you, Pika, for being a member for 21 months. Streak to the like button, y'all. Thank you, love, for supporting my channel. Thank you. Appreciate you. Because those take longer to show up. She said it was 24 hours. Oh, you send it? Ooh, thank you. All right, let me check my email. Come on. Thank you. Here we go. All right. Oh my God, you freaking rock. Thank you so much. I got it. All right. So I really want to make sure my screen doesn't go out. It's acting up, but let's hope it doesn't go out. It's be doing too much. But if it does go out, I'm going to put my screen here just in case. Oh my God. Thank you, love, for sending it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, here we go. I am sharing it. Here we go. Oh no, not right now. My computer's running out of memory. Can I deal with this later? Let's force quit that. Thank you. Let's force quit that. Y'all, I swear, computer, don't give up on me. Sometimes you're on your last leg and I can feel it, but I'm not ready to let go. Okay, here we go. So this is the lawsuit that we have. Let me make myself smaller. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mastery Hub, for sending it. You are appreciated. Thank you all. Y'all drop some hearts. Thank you guys. Okay, so this is the lawsuit, Jane Doe and Anthony Buzbee. All right. It's only 11 pages. Let's do this. So Jane Doe, plaintiff by her attorneys. Okay. And the attorneys, is it Boher PLLC? Okay, we should find out if there's any connection there to Roc Nation, because you never know with these people. Nature of action. Plaintiff Jane Doe brings this complaint seeking compensation for the harm she has suffered at the hands of defendant Anthony Glenn Buzbee for his repeated failure to put his ethical obligations as an attorney over his own self-interest. Defendant's deceit and lack of care left plaintiff with an incurable disease and caused her to lose out on assets she should have retained through her divorce. Hold up. Okay. I'm trying to let this sink in, okay? She said, so I understand this correctly, defendant's deceit and lack of care left plaintiff with an incurable disease and caused her to lose out on her assets she should have retained through her divorce. So were they sleeping together when she was going through the divorce? Am I getting that correctly? Since 2018, defendant has taken advantage of plaintiff for his own personal gain, but that ends now. The first time the parties met, defendant lured her into having a sexual encounter with him by concealing the fact that he had a venereal disease. Defendant knew of the risk that he would pass the disease to plaintiff if he did not take the appropriate precautions. And when that risk materialized, he manipulated her to protect himself from reputational harm using his status as a licensed attorney. Okay. Defendant convinced plaintiff to waive her rights to monetary compensation and contracting a venereal disease from defendant in exchange for free legal advice, and then became possessive of plaintiff in an effort to keep her close and prevent her from exposing him for what he did to her. On one occasion, defendant became physically violent when he observed plaintiff speaking to another man at a bar in New York, leaving her with 2 broken teeth. Oh my God. Okay. Plaintiff became fearful of what defendant would do if she ever spoke out against defendant. In 2021, as a result of defendant's manipulation, this is 2021. This is like within the 5-year time frame. All right. Okay. Plaintiff allowed defendant, who had just married a woman 23 years younger than him, to represent her in a divorce. Defendant assured plaintiff that he would fight for her to receive her fair share of marital assets. Oh, don't go away. But rather than uphold his promise and ethical obligation to zealously advocate for plaintiff interests within the confines of the law, defendant used the opportunity to doctor plaintiff's medical records to make it look like she could not have been the one who infected her with the venereal disease. Defendant then used these blatant falsified records to attempt to blackmail plaintiff's husband to circumvent ordinary negotiations to distribute assets in the context of a divorce. When that failed, defendant arranged a settlement that left plaintiff with a fraction of what she should have received in order to resolve the matter as quickly as possible and bury his egregious misconduct. So hold up. Let me go back a little bit so I understand what's going on. So in 2021, as a result of defendant's manipulation, plaintiff allowed defendant, who had just married a woman 23 years younger than him, to represent her in a divorce. What does Buzbee marrying a woman 23 years younger than him have to do anything with his representation in a divorce? This is a crazy situation. Yeah, he doctored medical records to show that he didn't give her an STI. It's just so much in one lawsuit. I don't know what to make of it. Okay, parties is plaintiff Jane Doe is a resident of Texas. Plaintiff has filled an order to show cause. Okay, so she wants to remain as Jane Doe in order to avoid reputational harm and collateral consequences from public disclosure of her sensitive medical information. Medical information. They misspelled it there. So she wants to be a Jane Doe. He gave her a disease. He helped her during the divorce. It sounds like it didn't go very well. He doctored up receipts during the divorce, and then he got married to someone that was 23 years younger. Oh my God. This is like, okay. Upon important and belief, defendant Buzbee is resident of Texas. Okay, we know that. All right. Jurisdiction, the court may exercise jurisdiction over defendant. Okay, here's the allegations. Let's go here. This is what I was wondering, what these allegations are. So number one, defendant recklessly gave plaintiff a venereal disease and manipulated her into silence. Okay, factual allegations. So in early 2018, plaintiff connected with defendant online, where he charmed her with the conversation and persuaded her to meet in person for a date. No. Come back. Don't go. Plaintiff traveled to defendant's hometown of Houston, Texas, where he took her to dinner and a show. After the show, defendant invited plaintiff to stay and have a few drinks, and then he arranged for them to spend the night at a 5-star hotel. Defendant seduced plaintiff. Okay, so they engage in activities without disclosing that he had a venereal disease. I'm not ready to force quit. You got to give me a minute, okay? I'm going to have to clear my stuff. Shortly after the appointment, so after spending the night with defendant in early 2018, plaintiff began to feel uncomfortable. Okay, here's the narrative. After spending the night with defendant in early 2018, plaintiff began to feel uncomfortable sensations around her groin. Plaintiff made an appointment with her physician to address the issue. Shortly after that appointment, plaintiff's physician informed plaintiff that she had contracted a venereal disease from her encounter with defendant. Shortly after the appointment. So they spend one night, and after that night, she started feeling uncomfortable. She goes, and she's told that she has a venereal disease. Plaintiff's physician shared with her the unfortunate news that the venereal disease was incurable. It's incurable. That could cause her pain and embarrassment for the rest of her life. It's an incurable disease, y'all. Okay. After receiving the venereal disease diagnosis, plaintiff called defendant to inform him that he had transmitted a venereal disease to her. Defendant was apologetic and unsurprised because on information and belief, he had already was aware that he had a venereal disease and that he did not take appropriate precautions to prevent transmission when they engage in activities. The man is married. I hope he's under that. Okay, let me stop. Defendant instructed plaintiff not to tell anyone and offered to provide free legal advice services as compensation for the deficit in carelessness and result in plaintiff's contracting an incurable disease. Filled with shame and grief over her diagnosis, plaintiff continued seeing defendant the only sexual partner she would not have to inform of her venereal disease test results. But did he get tested too? I'm just so confused. Okay, defendant became possessive of plaintiff in an effort to keep her close and manipulate her in keeping the secret. Defendant began inviting plaintiff on trips in the private jet to Panama, New York City, and his own residence. Okay, while in New York City with defendant, plaintiff and a friend had a drink at a bar where defendant would later meet them. When defendant entered, he observed plaintiff conversating with another patron of the bar. In a jealous rage, defendant smashed plaintiff's glass in the face, causing plaintiff's front teeth to chip. Plaintiff became fearful of what defendant would do if she ever spoke out against defendant and stayed silent until filing this lawsuit. Oh, so she's been silenced since then. Defendant committed legal malpractice and violated his ethical duties to cover up his misdeeds. Approximately 2.5 years later, in 2021, plaintiff and her then husband initiated a divorce. Consistent with his promise to provide free legal services. Wait a minute. Approximately 2.5 years later, in 2021, plaintiff and her then husband initiated a divorce. So was the Jane Doe still married to this guy when she was with Buzbee and then she got this disease? Like, did she tell the husband about the disease or ex-husband? Like, what'd she do? I'm just telling you what I think. Because approximately 2.5 years later in 2021, so they met in 2018. They had an encounter in 2018. Okay. So she was cheating on her husband with Buzbee at that time? And she got an STI? Yeah, Hungry Helmet. It sounds like they were. So she was married. Now, did she tell the husband, I cheated on you and I got an incurable disease? This is like, oh my God. JM, thank you for the 4.99 love. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what to, so I'm just letting the information consume a little bit, like marinate. You know how when you're cooking steak, you let that marinate right there and you try to understand. Somebody gives you some information, you let that marinate. Okay. Let me know. See, Vicky says, sounds like Roc Nation is trying to keep Buzbee so busy that he forgets Sean and Sean. Sean and Sean. Okay. Let's keep reading this, okay? So, consistent with this promise to provide free legal services in exchange for plaintiff's silence, defendant undertook representation of plaintiff in her divorce. Defendant assured plaintiff that he would fight for her to receive her fair share and marital assets. Now, defendant used his position as a plaintiff's sole attorney as an opportunity to doctor plaintiff's medical records to make it look like he could not have been the one who infected her with the venereal disease. This is messy, yo. Okay. Specifically, defendant falsified the test to show that she contracted the venereal disease in 2020 from her soon-to-be ex-husband rather than in 2018 from the defendant. Does he have the incurable? Does the husband have the disease too? In April of 2021, defendant sent a demand letter to plaintiff's husband with knowingly fraudulent claims that he, rather than defendant, had infected plaintiff with the venereal disease. Defendant attempted a blackmail and did not work, and plaintiff's husband continued to litigate the divorce. I'm not ready for this. I was not ready for this. I was not ready for this. Okay. On June 14, 2021, prior to the mediation in the divorce proceedings, plaintiff's husband made requests for discovery related to defendant. Defendant insisted that the divorce settle quickly without discovery. On information and belief, defendant provided this advice to avoid production of documents that would uncover his fraud and his role in infecting plaintiff with the venereal disease in 2018. I mean, how would he fight this venereal disease? This is giving Cardi B. Like, is he gonna have to get tested? She gonna have to get tested. They all gonna get tested. What's gonna happen here? That's what I want to know. At defendant's assistance and direction, plaintiff entered into a divorce settlement that resulted in a dramatic loss for plaintiff, who otherwise stood to recover an inequitable split of marital assets. Defendant also directed that the divorce settlement include an arbitration clause precluding plaintiff from further litigation with her husband. On information and belief, defendant inserted these terms to prevent his involvement from being exposed in courts open to the public. So, first cause, legal malpractice. Second, violation of judiciary law, breach of fiduciary duty, fraudulent misrepresentation, okay, and torturous interference, declaration, judgment. These are all the cause of actions. And prayer for relief. Yeah, okay. And she is a Jane Doe. Oh, I was not ready for that. I'm telling y'all right now, I was not ready for that. It's not ready for that. That was too much. Hey, Bokumaru. Listen, I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna go wash my hands. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, they're gonna fight this. They're gonna figure it out. I'm not really sure. She's suing now. You say he needs to be disbarred. This is just crazy, man. I'm telling you, the divorces, these attorneys have made this like after school fighting. Like just think about it. When you used to fight in school, if you ever fought in school, when they tell you, hey, I'll meet you outside after school at 5:00, be there, and you'd be right there. I feel like every day it's something like that. Like, hey, you gonna go over there? They're gonna fight at 5:00. You better be there. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go watch over there. Yeah, we're gonna watch. All right. Who are you? Where are you gonna go? I'm ready. Listen, let me take off my earrings and get my hair up in a bun and let's go. Like, that's what this is feeling like. I'm not lying to you. Because every day it's something. Rabbit, none of us are ready for that, especially when you ask us to marinate. I'm just saying, I don't know. Yes. Holy water, Yadira, the holy water, the exorcism, bring it all. I don't know what to make of this, Morris. More than that. And then people, get their teeth chipped out. I don't know, man. This is too much. I'm not marinating on it. This is too much to read in the late night. I hadn't read it. Now I read it. Oh my God. Well, I mean, you need the Holy Spirit. Listen, I don't know, man. Said we need Jay-Z's DNA sample so that his son can prove that it's actually his. There's a lot. Then is Jay-Z finally getting sued for that? Or I thought he was sued for that. I don't know what to make of it. It's just one thing after another. Like, there are so many angles that you can touch the Diddy situation, where it's like there's this and there's that and there's other. They're pulling up stuff. They're pulling out stuff, everybody. Anyways, guys, I am out of here because I got to go work on some videos for mañana. I hope you guys are doing well. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Shout out to all my beautiful supporters today. Jill, Sylvia, Cheeks, Pika, thank you guys. And JM, thank you. Y'all hit that like button, please, and thank you. And let me know what you guys think. This is a mess. It's a mess. I don't know. I got to go disinfect this computer and delete my search history because this is too much. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. Yeah, Jesus, take the wheel.